This is James Patrick Schmidt, and you're watching the Twinkie Experiment. Welcome back, everyone. I come to you tonight with some sad news. This will be the final episode of the Twinkie Experiment. Here is the Twinkie for $3.29, but I am not going to eat it. I came to a realization after the last show, which is the one I did while on the road, that the Twinkies were giving me stomach problems. Give me an upset stomach, and I won't get a lot into those details unless you'd really like. Then you can contact me privately, and I'll gladly share in as much detail as you'd like. What really drew my attention to the fact that the Twinkie was causing me stomach problem, that it was a problem, was the night after we recorded that episode, and I woke up the next morning not feeling very well and really couldn't do anything, and my father was taking us out to breakfast at Hy-Vee, a wonderful grocery store, a great place to go, a great kitchen, and I could have had bacon and eggs, I could have had biscuits and gravy, I could have had whatever I wanted, but I had to order this little bowl of fruit. And then I was feeling ill and wasn't really even able to eat much of the fruit. And had a little bit of water. And that's when I realized that these Twinkies are bad. They are causing me problems. And I need to not be eating them anymore. Probably that had been going on for, in some degree, maybe 2.5 weeks. Where I would get a little upset stomach at least. A sour taste. I kept forgetting to report that here on the show because it's happening later, and then by the time I'm doing a next episode, several days later, I'm not feeling sick anymore, so I don't think that's part of the problem. But realistically, I'd say they've been giving me stomach issues, at least mildly, for a couple weeks. What does that mean? Well, I think we know that a Twinkie, which we believe the 25th day of the shelf life of a Twinkie is the the best buy date that's printed on the box, because that's what makes sense for being able to distribute it and get it into people's homes and get it eaten. And after that 25th day, I would estimate you have another 25 days at least of when that Twinkie is really still pretty good and when there's not a discernible difference in the taste. And I think you could definitely eat it up till then. After that, I think there is a gradual getting worse. And sometimes that's noted in the flavor, but most importantly, I think, is that really, once you get a certain point, it starts to mess with your stomach. Some preservative is not doing its job anymore. That being said, I think we have proven here in a quasi-scientific fashion that Twinkies, contrary to popular belief, do not last forever. And I certainly wouldn't recommend this experiment be repeated by anyone. Because that would really steal my thunder, and I don't want that. That said, thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed all of these shows. And I hope that I've helped teach you a little bit of something, useless knowledge that you can now share with all your friends and impress someone you know that a Twinkie is not forever.